This week on Passing It On Outdoors.
Hey, we got a great show for you today. Myself and Guy are headed to the North Carolina mountains, and Adam and Heath are headed to some Ohio game lands, and we got tags to fill.
This is why you come to the Midwest to shoot deer like that.
What do you think?
I'm like so excited.
Congratulations.
I got a muley, man. Where's Wyoming?
Passing It On Outdoors is brought to you by Agri Supply, more than a farm store. Carolina Cooker, a tradition born in the South. James River Equipment, serving the Carolinas with 30 full-service locations. Black Widow Deer Lures, it's simple, they work. Sniper Hunting Products, take your hunting to the next level. Antler Extreme, mark your spot with the X. And Hands of a Sportsman, inspire, motivate, overcome.
Well, we're headed to North Carolina mountains. One of the counties up here is Allegheny. Actually butts up right against Virginia. Really great spot. Last year me and Guy went up there and just had a good time shooting some does. So been wanting to get back up there, and with all the disabled hunts we've been helping with, we just not had a chance. But got a little bit of rain in the forecast, just like last time. Now if we can pull it off, it will be a good day.
Like a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle combo.
The goat going up the mountain.
Yeah, I got a Hemi. Well, we just made it up here in Allegheny. This county's backed up right against Virginia. We've been calling for rain, but right now we don't have any rain. We're gonna get our clothes changed, get on the gator, head up the mountain. Hopefully we can get the climbers and get settled in before daylight, and we're gonna kill some deer.
Passing It On Outdoors is also brought to you by Lucky Buck Minerals, bigger bucks guaranteed. Hunter Safety Systems, saving lives is what we do. Jarrett Rifles, the most accurate rifle in the world. Ben Pearson Archery, rebuilding the legend. Carolina School of Broadcast, measures success one graduate at a time. And the Cowden Plantation, a true Southern hunting experience.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad and I went to Agri Supply every single week. Just the two of us. Now it's trips with my boy that I have to look forward to. Agri Supply has over 26,000 products for your farm, shop, and home, including ag and tillage, lawn and garden, trailers and truck accessories, hunting and cooking supplies, and over 250,000 mower blades, just to name a few. Now, over 53 years later, the company has grown, but one thing hasn't changed, and that's the way they do business. Agri Supply still believes in old-fashioned friendly customer service and offering quality products at the most competitive prices. I guess you could say it's a family tradition. Visit your local Agri Supply for all your farm, shop, and home needs, or visit online at www.agrisupply.com.
Most everyone has a childhood memory of watching their grandma cook fried chicken in her cast iron skillet. There was just something about that skillet that made Grandma's chicken better than anyone else's. Those who are lucky enough to inherit Grandma's skillet understand that family heirlooms such as this are truly priceless. Carolina Cooker offers a full line of cast iron and enamel cookware, fryers, burners, and more. Visit www.carolinacooker.com and start your own family traditions today.
Bye, Mom.
Have fun.
Maybe next weekend.
Don't put off till next weekend what you can enjoy doing today. With the affordable John Deere 3E series, you can handle any job on your property and turn that chore list from to-do to done.
Looks like we had nothing to worry about.
Nothing runs like a Deere.
Get a free loader during our Get It While It's Hot summer sales event. Hurry in now through June 22nd. Visit JamesRiverEquipment.com for more information.
So this particular morning it rained quite a bit and it was really slow. We seen one deer and really the last two hunts we've had in there, we really didn't see a whole lot in the mornings. But we're going to slip out there about 11:30, come back in about 2 o'clock, and we're really excited for that afternoon's hunt. So me and Guy both are really excited about this afternoon's hunt. The last two times we've been there and we've been really successful. We did have, which I think was a small doe we seen from that morning, work its way back up to our left. So I started looking down in the bottom. You could start seeing does cut across, and Guy's about 4 foot higher than me, and he really couldn't see them. And I'm hoping they're going to just skirt that fence line down there and work their way up and start feeding on those acorns in front of us.
God, don't forget about this one over here on the left. This wind is switched. I don't know where those deer are at. It's blowing that way. Take down a deer somewhere. You are.
So why does Whitetail Edge use Black Widow deer lures? It's 100% pure whitetail deer urines. It's never brown or broken down. Black Widow deer lures are always fresh, collected and bottled within 24 hours of collection to guarantee freshness. So why should you use Black Widow deer lures? Because it works. Visit www.blackwidowdeerlures.com.
When you think about it, we're a lot more predictable than you realize. We do the same things at the same places at the same times, with no second thought. We're creatures of habit, but fortunately, so are they. This is where your favorite pastime meets a new era of hunting technology. You might not get to spend as much time on your favorite spot as you'd like, but with the all-new line of cellular trail cameras from Sniper Hunting Products, you never really leave. Sniper Hunting Products.
Antler Extreme Nutritional Deer Products exclusively uses G4 technology. G4 technology specifically formulated to help fight against ticks, gnats, flies, and other disease-carrying pests. All-in-one complete nutritional deer feed. Power Crunch concentrated feed additive. Crater Maker premium mineral. Don't take my word for it. Mark your spot with the X.
The Hands of a Sportsman is making dreams come true and providing opportunities for people both young and old with disabilities that present challenges for them to enjoy the outdoors. In short, we're creating an advantage for the disadvantaged. For some, if not all, the great outdoors breaks the struggles of everyday life and provides opportunities we all need. To become a mentor, a volunteer, or to donate, log on to handsofasportsman.org and help make a difference today.
This week on What's Cooking with Carolina Cooker. For recipes, visit carolinacooker.com.
Today we have a great recipe for the cold weather. It's the Low Family Jambalaya. We're going to prep everything inside and then head outside and cook it over a Carolina Cooker burner and a Carolina Cooker stock pot. We're going to cut up 3 celery stalks, 2 red onions, 1 green pepper, 4 garlic cloves, and take them outside and cook them in our stock pot and burner from Carolina Cooker. All right, now we're going to cut up this green onion and add it to the vegetable bowl. Next, we're going to have 1 cup of long grain rice, put in a pot, get it boiling, prepare it for outside. We're going to take our pound of sausage, slice thin, and put in our Carolina Cooker skillet. All right, we've got everything prepared. Now we've come outside to get ready to add it to our Carolina Cooker stock pot. All right, we're going to add the vegetables to the pot. We're going to cook it for about an hour at a low boil. Vegetables have been boiling about an hour. Now we're going to add our chicken, our sausage, and our spices. All right, our last step, we're going to add a pound of shrimp. And then our rice. Give it a nice stir and let it rest for 5 minutes. And then it's time to eat. For this recipe and more, visit carolinacooker.com.
We shed some clothes, got everything down on the ground. Walked down here and look at the hair, because I know I was seeing it fall out. Just see exactly how much penetration we got and see if we can get any blood. We need blood right now. Dude, there's freaking blood everywhere. I mean everywhere. If I'd have known this, you just never know. It's best to play it safe. But there's blood like bam right here. That is the killing tree, son. Uh-oh. Oh, you in there? That's all right. We're gonna find this girl. I feel a lot better now. Can't tell whether she made a left there. It looks like she continued. There's blood down there in front of you. Yeah, this is good. Guy, I think I see her right here, buddy. I think. That's her. We got her. That deer is within 40 yards of where mine died last time. You're consistent? Yeah, I'm consistent, all right. You know what? That ain't her.
Hey, what about the right there?
Dude, I thought it was that freaking rock here. I didn't even realize she was laying right there. Did you see her? You got me. You know, Chris and his daughter like standing right in front of him. That's exactly what that is. To me, I know a lot of people like shooting big bucks. To me, just spending a day with a good friend, shooting deer, to me, that's what deer hunting's all about, is a friend helping a friend get on deer, and I'm hoping I can help Guy get on some deer in the morning. And I won't talk to you like I did Clay, because Clay was a lot younger. We got our hands full. I don't know how far we can get the gator, but we're gonna try.
Carolina Cooker has a fryer or fryer stand to fit any occasion, whether you're frying fish, steaming oysters, low country boil, and more. Perfect for any weekend warrior, avid chef, or die-hard tailgater, Carolina Cooker has the perfect combination for you. Visit one of our 8 retail locations or agrisupply.com.
We made it up to Ohio. We've been walking for the last day, looking for places to hunt for the rut, but also looking for some places to come early season. It's the first time we ever been to Ohio in October. Usually we come first, second weekend, first 2 weeks in November. But we found a good scrape line with some rubs in between a couple different bedding areas. It's pretty thick. Won't be able to film for a long way, but we might actually have a chance of seeing a buck during the daylight hours this early in the season. Just walking around, we've already seen 17 does and a spike. So I'd say there's definitely deer in here. We'll give it an evening sit, see if it'll produce. We got one more morning, then we're heading home. We'll be done with our scouting trip. We'll come back up here in a couple weeks.
So normally we hunt spots typically that are well off the road. Usually I'd say on average around 2 miles, and it's difficult getting back in these areas with all your equipment, especially when you're filming. But in this one spot, we found a place just barely big enough to get the truck off the road. Didn't look like anybody had been using it. It wasn't far off the road, but it was straight up a mountain. And there happened to be 3 cutovers right there with a little 45-yard funnel in between them, and it was tore up with sign. So even though we didn't see anything that first evening, we were really excited to get in there that next morning because we knew them deer were using that area.
It's October 18th. We're back in this funnel that we found yesterday. And it is indeed a funnel. We had 3 does come in so far, all from different directions. And this funnel is only 45 yards wide. Maybe this truly is the October lull. Maybe that's, you see lots of does, but no mature bucks during daylight. But hopefully we'll disprove that today.
So we've been on stand now about 2 hours that morning, and we had one, what we think was a nice buck, skirt around below us where I couldn't get him on film. So we're getting pretty disappointed at this point until we see a doe coming up the hill, and right behind her is what we think is a bigger doe slipping up behind her. And we've already decided if we got a shot at a big doe, we were taking it home to North Carolina with us.
was trying to, my bow hanger was right here, and I was trying not to hit it, so I couldn't really draw straight back and then go down. And I was trying not to hit my seat. They just kind of came in at a bad angle, but hopefully that was hard. Hopefully, we'll see. I know it probably went in through the guts, but I don't think it exited through the guts, but we'll see. We may have to give her a while to load another arrow. That's 25 deer so far. So. No guts.
That's good news.
So we got blood 10 feet from the shot, and it looks like good blood. It's dried a little bit because we waited, what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
We gave her a while, but there's a clear blood trail, so she's bleeding good. She's hit good. It's just when you wait that long. I didn't want to jump her in case the shot wasn't good, but when you wait that long, you know, the blood trail's not as easy to see, so. Let's see, we'll just keep following it for a little ways, leave our packs right here. We just circled in this thicket, probably 150 yards from where we shot, for half an hour. We lost blood. There was blood everywhere for about a 20-foot area. And then it looked like she was going uphill. I think she stumbled, went uphill, and then turned, and after we circled for a while, we found where she stumbled around up there and then just shot straight downhill, so she's probably, that was probably her death run. I'd say she's gonna be down here somewhere. She's bleeding good. Heath, I think I see a deer.
Nice.
Right through there, I can see white belly.
Had me worried there for a minute.
Me too. Oh, it can't be a deer bleeding that bad. Let's not find it. We're gonna be the worst trackers in the world.
Let's go see where you hit her.
That's not a bad sized deer.
No. Nice though.
Big old blocky head. Probably my first perfect bow shot. Textbook bow shot. I'm not the best bow hunter in the world. I have had a lot of bad experiences, I guess, just because I'm just not that good a shot with the bow. You put a rifle, muzzleloader in my hand, and I always walk away with the deer. But a bow, for some reason, I just fall apart when I'm bow hunting. Well, today, it worked out. She saw me drawing back. The first two deer didn't see me. She saw me drawing back, and she didn't like what she saw. She turned to walk off, but she gave me a chance to take a shot. Oh, she's been dead a while. We didn't need to give her 2 hours. So she was quartering away, and I put it right in the other side and straight out the heart. So I'm pretty excited. A 2-day scouting trip in Ohio. Got to use our doe tag. You get a doe and a buck tag. So now it's time to go back to the store and get a buck tag. Come back here in about 2 weeks when the rut is on.
So what I want you to take away from our show is if you were like us, me and Heath in our early 20s, we ran out of private land places to hunt and we turned towards public. And boy, did it pay off. First day in there, I shoot the biggest buck of my life. The next year, I take my brother in there. First day, he shoots the biggest buck of his life. And while it doesn't always happen like that, and it is hard work, it's a little bit more difficult than going, you know, beside a road on some private land. It can be very rewarding. Plus, most of these public lands are beautiful areas. You never know what you're gonna see, and you never know what you're gonna be taking home. So don't give up. It can be a little bit tougher, but it also be super rewarding to hunt those public lands.
Hey, don't miss next week's show. We're headed to the Midwest to chase big bucks during the rut.